Welcome to this short presentation. I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about the Inspire Committee for the vet school and some of the research opportunities that you have as veterinary students. To introduce myself, my name's Zoe. I'm in my 5th year of the course. I'm interested in small animal medicine and pursuing a research-based veterinary career. I'm pretty interested in musculoskeletal biology and chronic disease, particularly osteoarthritis and the genetics behind the disease. So a bit about my research career thus far. I did a summer studentship funded by BBSRC, which is a short research project that you can do over the summer, and they're normally mine was about 8 weeks long. This is something that is open to all vet students to be able to do. I'll talk to you a little bit more about that later on. I also intercalated a master's, so I took a year between 3rd and 4th year and did a master's of research at Liverpool, which was really good. I'll talk a bit more about that opportunity for you guys as well. And I'm now the Inspire student lead. So really what I wanted to talk to you guys mostly about was the Inspire Committee, the events that we have on this year, how you can get involved and kind of what we're about. But I then will briefly just discuss some of the other research opportunities that you have within the vet school. So the Inspire Committee is a team of students, and we have a staff lead, Professor Mandy Peppers, and this is just a list of everyone here. So we basically, how it works is we have student leads for each year, and that makes up the committee, and we kind of organise all of the events together. We are looking for a first year student lead, so if you are particularly interested in research-based veterinary medicine and you think you'd like to get involved with the Inspire Committee, my email is at the end of this presentation. Just get in contact with me, and we can see what we can do and hopefully get you involved with the Inspire Committee if you do wish to be. So yeah, we basically, you have leads for every year, and then we contact the vet school about the upcoming events that we have and how people can get involved. So we tend to contact people via social media, so Facebook, Twitter, and then we use the university email as well. So we send out kind of group bulk emails to everyone about the events that we have on. The Facebook page that we use, I'm not sure if you guys will know about it, but we have a vet school Facebook page. It's called the Liverpool Veterinary Society Facebook page, and it's got vets from all years on, and it's a big contact hub for everyone in the vet school. So if you're not on that Facebook page yet, I would definitely recommend you joining. So this is basically just a little slide on the point, the ethos, and the whole point behind the Inspire Committee. So our main goal is to engage veterinary students in research. It's one of those fields that not all vets know much about, or you might come to uni and never even thought about doing research, which was certainly with my case. I didn't think or know that I would be so interested in research when I came to vet school, but then as I was made more aware of the opportunities to do research that I had, and sort of how much it's encouraged for vets to get into research and how important it is for vets to research and to collaborate with kind of medics and dentists as well, it certainly has grabbed me, and I'm sure for some of you guys it would do the same. So that's kind of what we're here for, is to show you what opportunities you have and give you sort of little tasters of research and help guide you along your way in your own research career path. So basically we've got funding to do all these events and do these kind of things, which is great. We've got it for 2 years, and the whole point is to get everyone engaged, really. The medics and the dentists have also got a similar award, so they do the same within their schools. these are some of the events that we have coming up this year. I'll just briefly talk about them. So first of all, the Research Summer School, which is great. It's basically a few days over the summer where you can learn research skills. So they have like we do like a wet lab skills practical where you go and do things like you learn how to do PCR and that kind of thing. We have external speakers. We have like a mentor networking event where you can find potential supervisors for projects. So if you wanted to do a short summer research project, it can help link you with a supervisor who will be in charge of your project. So it's really handy. We've had amazing feedback from the Research Summer School. It would be a really good thing to try if you think you may be interested in research. If you're thinking about doing a summer project, it's perfect to help you just kind of get a bit more of a skill set before you go into labs and stuff. So as I mentioned, within the summer school, we try and get students linked with supervisors. So the mentoring, network and training events they're basically designed to link you up with a academic within a field of research that you might be interested in. So those work really well and are really good to get involved with. So the Inspired Taste of Studentships are short summer projects. So you do a 1 to 3 week project where you're in a research institute. You could be working in labs, you could be doing field research, and it's funded by Inspire, which is great. And they're really good for if you want to sort of try some research. It's quite independent, but you're guided along. If you're maybe interested in intercalating, which, as I said before, is when you take a year out of the course to do a master's, they set you up really nicely. So I did my summer project before my intercalation year, and I felt like it gave me quite a good head start. There's also opportunities to get involved with public engagement. So that's things like they have an event called Meet the Scientist, where you go to the Liverpool Museum and you're teaching young children about an area of research. So when I did that, I was teaching little kids about arthritis, which was quite challenging, but also really fun. So there's opportunities with public engagement. We do public engagement training. It's really important as vets to be able to be good at public engagement. That's what we do, in consults every day. We engage with people from all walks of life. So it's very important to be able to relay complex ideas in a way that people that don't have a medical background can understand. We also have a writing workshop, which is if you do research, it's very good to help you learn how to write up abstracts. So if you wanted to go and present your research at a conference, you have to submit an abstract of your work which will then hopefully be accepted, and then you will go to the conference. So that's a really handy one. Speaking conferences, we have the National Veterinary Research Conference coming up on the 28th of November this year. So that is a great conference. It's basically designed as an opportunity for undergraduate vet students to present any research that they've done. So that can be in an intercalation year, so on a master's, that could be a summer project, that could be potentially an EPQ if anyone's done an EPQ before coming to university. So it's really open to any veterinary undergraduate who's done any kind of research and wants an opportunity to present. I've done the conference a few times. It's a great conference. There's loads of really interesting research. It's not scary. Everyone's in this kind of in the same boat. Doesn't have much experience with presenting at conferences. So I think if you have done research, if you've done any already, I know it's hard because you guys are in the first year and haven't had the opportunity to kind of do the summer studentships or anything like that. But if you had anything you did want to present, I would really recommend that. Or if you're interested in research, even just attending, it would be really, really good for you. You can see how it's all laid out, see how it's done. And then we also have links with the Inside Imprint, which is a student journal. So you can get some work in a journal before you graduate, it just looks great on your CV. So all of these things are stuff that you can put on your CV. which is an added bonus to them if you want to kind of have that edge over other people, because not a lot of students have much research experience, not a lot of vet students. So we're also this year collaborating with the medics and the dentists. So we're going to do a student conference with everyone, which will be really good. So that kind of is underpinning the concept of One Health, that medics, dentists and vets should all work together, and medicine in all different aspects, like for vets, for animals and humans, should advance alongside each other. So it's a really important concept, and we as vets have a massive responsibility in that to help the medics out. They need us. So yeah, that will be really good, and something I think anyone who's interested in research should definitely get involved with. And if you like the sound of these kind of events, like as I said, we are looking for a Inspire student lead for first year, so you could be involved with helping plan all these kind of things. Again, which would look amazing on your CV. So I didn't want to talk for too long, but I will just briefly let you guys know about the summer studentship. You will get a presentation when you're in second year about intercalation summer studentships, but I just thought I'd include a couple of slides on it just so you're aware that it is something that you can get involved with, and you can get involved with it as a first year with the summer studentship. So I thought I'd just briefly, if you are really interested in research, this is something that you will be interested in. So basically, a summer project. This was my summer project. I did an 8-week project funded by the BBSRC, but that BBSRC aren't providing funding for these things anymore. So Inspire are doing the short projects. So basically, what you would do is to get involved with the summer project, you find something that you're interested in. So as I said before, I'm quite interested in the musculoskeletal system and arthritis, so chronic diseases of the musculoskeletal system. So what you do is go on the university website, for example, have a look through the institutes within the university. So for me, it was quite easy. There's an Institute of Aging and Chronic Disease at the university. So I went on their page, found, kind of went through the staff list, and each staff member has a profile. So you click on their profile, which I've just shown on that picture on the left. You like the blue underlined linked on the name, so you click on that, and then you get something like this on the right. So this is Mandy's page. She's the Inspire staff lead, and you can read about their research, and if it's something that you're interested in, you can email them and say, hi, I'm quite interested in what you're doing. Do you have any short projects available? I would quite like to do a summer studentship that I can get funding for. I'm looking to do it for maybe 3 weeks over the summer, and they'll be delighted and very keen to help. Mandy was my supervisor for my summer project and my intercalation year, and she was delightful. So yeah, and if you want to get involved in the summer project and you feel a bit daunted, it can be daunting reaching out to a professor that you've never kind of met or you haven't had lectures from or whatever. If you need any help at all, please email me and I will do my best to assist you in applying for a student project. If you're planning on intercalating, which I know it is very early doors still for you guys as you've just got here, and everything's just a bit weird at the moment anyway. If you are planning on intercalating, or you're thinking you might want to, I would definitely recommend doing a summer project. It will show you whether you like it or not, so you can commit to 3 weeks rather than a year. And then if you do it and you love it and you know you want to intercalate, then you've got that head start when you go into labs. You kind of know your way around the lab and have a bit more of a gist to research. So I think it gives you a good head start. So intercalation is basically where you take a year out of the veterinary degree. Most students intercalate between 3rd and 4th year, which is what I did, and you can study pretty much anything. So you can do a Masters of Research, Masters of Science, or Bachelors of Science. It doesn't have to be necessarily veterinary related. My Masters the teaching was human medicine, but my project was looking at arthritis in horses, so using animals as a model for humans. So but the teaching was human, but it was still very relevant. Or you could do like maths or something like that, or a PhD. So all you really need to do is, like, if you're interested in that, you can have a look through the courses, find a course, then you find a supervisor if necessary, so like for a Master's of Research, and then you apply in third year, and then you need to apply for funding. You will learn a lot more about this in your second year, but I just kind of wanted, for anyone who is interested in research, I wanted to just sow the seed, just so you know that this is something that you can do, and it's something that you can look into, and it's an amazing opportunity if you are interested in research. So, Escalation, it looks great on your CV. It's a chance for you to do something different, and if you are really interested in research, then it's just a great way to take that interest further. It's very intellectually stimulating. You can meet experts within a field that you are very passionate about. There's opportunities to go to conferences and do public engagement, and go to meetings at nice hotels and nice places. And you just get very valuable skills that not many other vet students have. I think it gives you that, it does just give you that edge on your CV. So yeah, you'll learn a lot more about that next year. If you have any questions about it, please don't hesitate to email me, and I will help with anything. So these are the contact details for all of the student leads from Inspire. This presentation hasn't actually been as short as I'd hoped, but yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you are interested in research, this is certainly something you should be getting involved with. Please feel free to drop me an email, or any of the student leads an email. Everyone's really friendly. Mandy, the staff lead, is amazing. So yeah, if you have any questions, or you want to just chat, want to talk about research, want to talk about Inspire, come to our Zoom meeting. So we're on at 10 o'clock on Monday the 5th. And yeah, hopefully I'll see some of you there. Thanks, guys.